Hello and welcome to Learning Rust Programming tutorial. In this video, we are going to create a simple Hello World web application or RESTful API in Rust using Rocket framework, which is very powerful, flexible, and very easy to use framework using Rust programming. So to start with, the prerequisites are you need to have Rust compiler installed on your machine, Cargo installed on your machine, and in next phase, we are going to use Docker. So Docker desktop, if you have, then we can execute second step also. So to start with, we are going to use cargo. And for that, let's create one project. Let me go to my workspace. Rust. Okay, yeah. So my workspace, Rust workspace. Here, I have three Hello World program I have created in one of the previous videos. Let's create new project using cargo. So I'm going to use command cargo new and going to name it as Rocket app. All right, you can name any name, whatever you like. And so what I'm going to pass here is a bin that is binary. So it tells cargo that this is going to be a binary program. So let's enter. Yeah. So binary application Rust program app is created. And so another type is like you must have already learned that you can always create modules or libraries. But here we are going to create binary project. So now if I do ls, then you would see Rust Rocket app is already created. Let's go inside Rust Rocket app. And if I do ls, here you will see cargo.toml add src. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this directory in Visual Studio. So I have Visual Studio already open. I just need to open that directory. So here you can see it is the same directory Rust. Inside that this directory we created just now. I'm going to select this directory and yeah. So I'm going to select this folder and yeah, you can see. So here this is newly created UML file and here I have main.rs file which contains hello world program. All right. So first step that we are going to need is to add dependency. Here we are going to add Rocket library, which we are going to use. Rocket framework, version is 0.5.0 rc.1. Yeah. So this is the version we are going to use for this demo. Then after that, what we need to do is come back to main. So we need to import correct Rocket. Yeah. So we are not going to need main method. We need to launch, first of all, launch this launch directive, which basically acts like main method. This is a launcher for our Rocket application. It's a simple Rocket function and Rocket build. And we need to mount one path here, which is, and we need to pass route. And this is a macro. So another route we are going to pass. So there are two functions we are going to pass or to create. One is index and one is hello. Okay, so these functions we have defined. Now let's implement them. So first is function index, and for that we are again going to use directive as hash. This is going to be a get function. So let's now in hello world we are going to implement HTTP get method only, and this is going to return static str, which is going to be, yeah, you're right, hello world. And second function again, it's going to be hash get, and we are going to pass here hello, and let's pass our path variable as a name, and it is also going to return let's return string, and we are going to use format. Yeah, because yeah, and here basically the here sorry, Here we need to use function named hello. And here I need to pass parameter now as name. So this will be our this name variable, which we will get from path variable, and we'll be using it directly in our direct in return stream like this hello, and we'll pass this name whatever we got to it. All right. So this is how. So first line is import this rocket crate using macro underscore use directive. Then we have defined two methods, one to handle home, that is index, which returns hello world. Second is hello and path variable name. Whatever we pass, we should get same in return. And last, we in launcher, we are mounting both path on. So this is the base path, and on this base path, we have passed this function name. Uh, yeah, so basically it's a listener, okay, controller, or if you are coming from Java, then this is a controller that we have assigned for this path. All right. Now let's run this. So to run this, what we need to do is open terminal, and I actually could have run from here, but we are going to need terminal. So first I am going to use cargo run. So here you can see now it is trying to fetch this. It has basically read this UML and it has found out this dependency rocket, and it is trying to import that one. So all this is, you can see, socket related HTTP, and all these libraries are part of this rocket, and that is being fetched. So we'll wait for some time. It is building the code, so it is fetching that library. Let's wait for some time. Yeah, so you can see, uh, let's open this URL. So here that link has opened. Okay, hello world has printed. Let's try another link. Yeah, you can see hello John, it's also working. You can pass another variable. Yeah, so it's working, right? So we have just created for our first Rocket app, that is REST API using Rocket framework. So yeah, so that much easy is to create this app. Now let's learn how to Dockerize this Rust web app. Let me stop this. Okay, shut down. Okay. So now in order to create uh, um, um, in order to create Docker image, first of all, you need to have basic knowledge about Docker. And this Docker desktop I'm using on my machine. So in your infrastructure, maybe in your corporate environment, will be a dedicated server. So there you can use your credentials and create images, and then you can create container out of it. So if you want to learn more about Docker, then please comment. I will make videos on Docker as well. So here we are just going to create one image. We have to create Docker file at root. Yeah, we are going to create Docker file from base image Rust version 1.74.1, which is the latest one. Then we need to provide some environment variable. We are going to add rocket address, which is loopback address, then rocket port, which is going to be 8080, and we will have our dir as /app, and it's actually src, right? And then copy everything, and then we need to use rust up default, and here I'm going to use nightly. You can use stable also if you want, but I'm going to use nightly build. So then we use cargo build command. Last, yeah, before that I use expose command to expose our port 8080. Then last is command cmd cargo build, cargo run, sorry. This is the last command that we are going to use. Okay. Don't forget to save this. The next thing we are going to use is we are going to use docker build current directory. This command you need to fire from root directory where your Docker file exists. The typo. docker build dot and tag it with Rust Rocket app. Let's create this. It is going to take some time. Let's wait for it. Okay, so our image looks like it has created. Let's open uh, here, let's refresh it. So here you can see Rust Rocket app was created 15 seconds ago of size 3.89 GB. Now let's do one thing. Uh, we have to create container out of this image. For that, you can create it from here by using this run command. You can create configuration. Yeah, here you can provide port. Uh, but I'm going to create it from command line. So yeah, so I'm going to use command docker run. Let's run this command. So it's docker run port, that is minus p 8080 then the name of the image. Okay, so it has created. Let's open. Let me open this path here, localhost 8080. Yeah, you can see, and I can see the logs. If I open this, then from container, if I open, yeah, so here I can see the logs. And what I'm going to do is hello John. Yeah, so this way we have created our container and image for our first Rust Rocket app. So thanks for watching my video. Please stay tuned. Please like and subscribe and share my channel so that will my content will reach to more and more people. Thanks for watching.